In this episode, I want to talk about tracking your progress. You have your dreams and you set your goals, but now you have to track your progress along the way. And I'm going to use a personal example today to demonstrate this concept. I'm going to use my weight. So I wanted to get to 180 pounds. I was about 192, 191, kind of fluctuated. So I got to get down 10, 11 pounds. So a few months ago, my wife and I started a 3-week sugar and carb detox. So for 3 weeks, no sugar and no carbs. And this even cut out fruit. I think we had 1 apple a day, but cut out bananas and all the other kind of fruit I like. And we just went for it, right? I'm still exercising, still lifting weights, still doing my stretching, meditating, all that stuff, but just really controlling my diet. So what I decided to do is every Monday at 7 a.m. I was going to weigh myself. I think it's important that you do that, especially with weight, the same time each week to get an accurate reading. So when I first weighed in, I was just under 191 pounds. All right, so just go through my week. Next week, I check it out, 189. Okay, so I've gone down a little bit. Okay, so really excited about that. Next week, track again, 185. All right, so the detox is working, right? The sugar, all the carbs that we normally eat. And what we realize is there's sugar in everything. It's really unbelievable how much sugar is in products that we buy at your grocery store. And probably because sugar is so addicting that companies put it in to, 1, make it taste better, and 2, to get you addicted to it so you go back and buy the product. So it really is a challenge to find foods that don't have any sugar, but it can be done. So then, do my normal routine, still eating well, still exercising. Next week, 185 again. So like, it wasn't just 185, it was like 185.4. Week 2, it was 185.4 again. Then that next week, 185.4 again. And then, believe it or not, the very next week, the 4th week now, 185.4 yet again. So 4 straight weeks, not only did I not fluctuate, I didn't go up or down, but it was literally to the 0.4 that was exactly the same. Now, I didn't get frustrated. Okay, so, I was glad I wasn't going up, but at least I knew that, okay, this is what I'm doing. And sometimes things happen like this with your weight. You just got to be patient with it. So then, next week comes around, guess what? 182. So that was a big jump. For 4 weeks, I was at 185. Then I jumped down to 182. Next week, 181. And then this week, which was the last time I weighed in, wasn't quite 180, I was 180.8. So I was 0.8 away from my goal of 180. Now I'm telling you this not to brag. I think anybody can do this. I'm not saying special about this, but I just wanted to do it for health reasons because I wanted to feel better and just less aches in my joints and my back, and it's actually working. But what I want to do is talk about the tracking of it. So tracking it every week, what that allowed me to see is if what I'm doing is working. So if the diet that I'm eating is working, if the exercise that I'm doing is working. So let's say I went from 185, but then instead of going down, I went back up. Let's say I went up to like 187. So then I can look at it and go, okay, what happened this week that I went up 2 pounds? Maybe I ate really bad, or maybe I didn't exercise as much as I should have. And so then I can track it and then make some adjustments for the coming week and then weigh myself again and see how those adjustments go. Remember, the line to success is never just straight, right? It's a winding road that you got to learn from your mistakes, you got to make adjustments, and you got to find new solutions. But if you don't track it, you don't know. You don't know how close you are to your dreams or your goals if you're not tracking it and then making those adjustments. So this is a great example of how to do that. And you can do this with anything. It doesn't matter what your goal is. You can track it. You can write it down every day, every week, once a month, whatever the system is that you're going to use to track it, but you have to track it. That way, you don't just do something for maybe 3 months and don't track it and then all of a sudden realize what you're doing is completely wrong and didn't help at all. But by doing it every week, you could even do it every day, you're gonna have a better idea of if you're on the right path. So remember, all your dreams are possible, all your goals are possible, but track them. Keep an idea where you're at And then it's also cool because as you hit these little milestones, these little successes, you start feeling good about yourself and you know that you're doing things right. So anyway, I got a little bit more ways to go to hit my 180 goal. And at that point, I'll set a new goal and we'll go for that at that point. So don't forget, track your dreams and track your goals.